What's up, Chiefs Kingdom? Welcome back to another video on our channel, where we bring you the latest and hottest news about our beloved Kansas City Chiefs. And today, my friends, we're going to talk about a game that had the fans' hearts racing, but also brought up some issues we need to discuss. We're talking about the hard-fought, nail-biting victory over the Cincinnati Bengals, 26-25. And of course, we can't ignore what Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid had to say after this heart-stopping game. But before we dive into this conversation, I'm already asking for your like on this video. Drop a like because it really helps the channel grow and bring more content to you, Chiefs fans. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any updates. Now let's jump into this thrilling game and the statements that are shaking up the Chiefs Kingdom. My friends, if there's one thing every Chiefs fan knows, it's that this team gives us intense emotions. In the latest showdown against the Cincinnati Bengals, the Chiefs secured a dramatic 26-25 victory with a last-second field goal. But if you watched the game just like I did, you know it wasn't just any win. We went through a roller coaster of emotions, and the reason? 3 turnovers. That's right, 3 mistakes that almost cost us everything. Patrick Mahomes, our offensive wizard, threw 2 interceptions. Yes, 2! Something that, let's be honest, isn't common when we're talking about Mahomes. And that's what we're going to discuss now. What Mahomes and Andy Reid said about this game and what we can expect moving forward. After the game, both Reid and Mahomes were visibly concerned. Coach Andy Reid went straight to the point when he said, "Turnover volume. They kill you." And Reid's absolutely right. Turnovers are poisonous in any game, especially when you're facing a team like the Bengals, who know how to capitalize on every mistake by their opponents. Reid made sure to highlight that it was a miracle they walked away with the win despite the 3 turnovers, something that rarely happens. If you come out with a win with 3 turnovers, that's an advantage. But we've got to handle business there, he added. And rightfully so, right? We know that when the ball is in Mahomes' hands, we expect magic on offense, but mistakes like that can be costly, especially in more decisive games. And Mahomes didn't cut himself any slack. He was pretty critical in evaluating his mistakes, especially the first interception, which happened early in the game. It was a poorly read play against the Bengals' defense, where linebacker Akeem Davis-Gaither snuck in and picked off the ball before it could reach our beloved Travis Kelce. Mahomes admitted, "I've got to find the linebacker. I mean, the guy made a great play on that second pick." And that's something we have to acknowledge. The Bengals' defense came prepared, but we always expect more from Mahomes, don't we? However, Mahomes also pointed out something important. Despite the 3 turnovers, the team found a way to win, which shows the strength of the whole unit. "I'm happy we didn't play as clean as we want, and still found a way to win, which speaks to the defense and the whole team," he said. And it's true. If there's one thing this Chiefs team knows how to do, it's overcome adversity. But of course, he didn't hesitate to note that the offense needs to clean up a lot of things if they want to keep winning in the upcoming weeks. And here's another thing. The Bengals' defense was in a cover 2 scheme, something that, in theory, Mahomes should have spotted. But the linebacker was smart and managed to sneak into the play. At that point, there was no way to avoid the interception. So the question is, will Mahomes and Reid be able to fix these issues for the next games? Now, an interesting point Reid brought up was the mistake by rookie Carson Steele. Do you remember that play? Steele fumbled in the first half, and it almost cost us the game. And look, even after that, Reid kept trusting the young running back. But he was also clear in saying Steele needs to learn fast. You've got to keep the ball against your body in this league. He was low, and he had 2 hands on it, but it starts to come up, and suddenly you get punched out. Something you can learn from, Reid said. This brings up another important question, the running back rotation. With Isaiah Pacheco's injury, the situation is tricky. Rookie Carson Steele might be in line for more responsibilities, but is he ready? What do you think? Steele has shown he's got talent, but is he prepared to handle the pressure of being the Chiefs' primary running back in this delicate moment? After all, every mistake counts, and turnovers like his could be decisive in the final outcome of a game. Now, let's reflect a little on what these turnovers mean for the team. One of the biggest weaknesses of the Chiefs last season was when the offense failed to take care of the ball. We heard this repeatedly in interviews, and Mahomes, even being a field genius, knows he needs to avoid these mistakes if he wants to keep leading the team to important victories. 2 turnovers in a game can be fatal. And against high-level opponents like the Bengals, there's no room for error. The thing is, while Mahomes is one of the best quarterbacks in the league, the Chiefs can't rely on miracles like that last-second field goal in every game. If these mistakes continue, the season could get complicated. So how can the Chiefs improve? Reid and Mahomes have already said they're focused on cleaning up these details. The hope is that the team learns from this narrow victory and avoids repeating the same mistakes in the upcoming games. Another point worth discussing here is the matter of confidence. Even with the mistakes, Mahomes and Reid showed they still have full trust in the team. They know that despite the errors, the group is strong and has the potential to correct what went wrong. But the question is, will that be enough to face the league's powerhouses like the Bills, the Dolphins, and other rising teams? With Isaiah Pacheco's injury, one of the Chiefs' main running backs, the pressure on rookie Carson Steele is only increasing. And while Reid and Mahomes trust the kid, we know the NFL is unforgiving. Every game is a battle, and the rookie will need to step up quickly to hold the fort. In the coming games, it'll be interesting to see how Steele handles this pressure. Will he be able to hold on to the ball and avoid more fumbles? Or will the Chiefs need to look for more options in the market to reinforce the ground attack? And what about the aerial attack? With Mahomes throwing 2 interceptions in this last game, what will he do to adjust his game reading? We know that Kansas City Chiefs is known for its dynamic and innovative offense, but the Bengals' defense proved it's possible to confuse even the best. I believe Mahomes and Reid are already studying new strategies to prevent opposing defenses from capitalizing on errors like these. Well, Chiefs Kingdom, that was our chat for today about this close win over the Bengals. A game that brought a lot of emotion, but also showed that we have some things to fix, especially when it comes to turnovers. Now, I want to know your opinion. What did you think of the Chiefs' performance in this game? Do you think Mahomes will be able to fix these mistakes and get back to his best level? And rookie Carson Steele, does he have what it takes to step up as the main running back with Pacheco's injury? Leave your thoughts in the comments below because your opinion is super important to us. Don't forget to give this video a like if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We'll see you in the next video with more news and updates about the Kansas City Chiefs. Until then, go Chiefs!